Hello. For many people, borrowings from other languages, primarily English, cause disapproval or even rejection. Such an attitude is often not justified. The language itself settles down which words it needs and which ones it doesn't accept. However, if you don't want to express yourself obscenely instead of the laconic word fake, for example, this also, to my taste, sounds no less succinct and impressive, but of course it's not always appropriate. Or, do you like the bureaucratic wording, something like intentional false information social tools used to deliver information or data? This is much clearer, isn't it? English is global because non-native speakers also enrich it. English is open for borrowing too. In an examination letter of a student, I came across a word I hadn't known, and at first I thought it was a typo. I asked the girl where she'd picked up this word. She replied that it was not from a dictionary, of course, I had it from a friend. The word is Cwtch. Here is the transcription. Its spelling is so weird because it is borrowed from Welsh. Recently, it's been adopted into the Oxford English Dictionary. It means snuggling, cuddling, loving, protecting, safeguarding, and claiming, all rolled into one. There's an element of intimacy, earnestness, and ownership in this Welsh word that the closest English equivalents, cuddle, snuggle, and hug, lack. A Cwtch creates a private safe space in a room or in two people's hearts. Cwtching is a strong affection made manifest and can apply to lovers or a parent and child. It's also possible to give a respected associate a non-romantic Cwtch. In this scenario, a Cwtch would be a heartfelt hug. Here are some examples. In Welsh, Cwtch means a pantry or a storage place. In a figurative sense, a secluded, secret, quiet place. So the first meaning is to keep concealed.
Keep that Cwtch by there now. I don't want anybody to see it.
Another meaning is to lie down, as in the order to a dog.
Go and find a Cwtch.
And finally, to be fondled and snuggled up in a especially loving way.
Cwtch up to your mam, dear.
A child nursed Welsh fashion is well and truly being Cwtched. It is one of the nation's favorite words and symbolizes that warm feeling that only closeness to a loved one can create. So whether you curled up in a settee, having a lie-in, admiring August Rodin's Keys statue, perhaps it should be renamed Rodin's Cwtch, why not make time to give someone special a little Cwtch?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
The word has its origins in the Middle English word, which meant a resting or hiding place. It was then adopted into the Welsh language to mean a cupboard. But this aversion that the word's origin also lie in the French word coucher, which means to lie down, but during this century the word has also taken on the meaning to hug. Cultural historian Peter Stead recollects.
I have always used it in both its senses, a cupboard and a hug. When I first met my wife, I often used to say, "Let's have a cooch," and she was always very amused by it. And since then it's become part of our domestic life. I think we are an emotional and sentimental nation of people. We do like hugging, and we are very tactile, not only with family but in public life as well. When I am meeting a friend, even if it's a politician, we will often hug. The world definitely needs more cooching.
I think it is obvious that in the era of the pandemic, the word Cwtch has gained a second life and a special relevance. And it's not just about nostalgia for the pre-coronavirus times. The new normality implies greater isolation, distancing, but at the same time it is a trial of feelings. First of all, devotion and sincerity of relationships. The word Cwtch will probably not be borrowed by other languages. So those who are zealous for the purity of their native language, and we, the translators, will have to puzzle out how to translate it into your native tongue. Please suggest your translation options in the comments. Anyway, now we each have another reason to give a Cwtch to our beloved ones and friends who we really trust.
Gonna keep on walking.